Hello, I'm Savannah Kristine and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do something that I really love. I know I say that about everything I do on this channel. It's because it's true. I'm not lying to you. I do love all these things, but today maybe I love it a little bit more because it's something I didn't think I was ever going to work on, and that is watercoloring. My mom is a wonderful artist. She actually got an art scholarship, but chose to have me. Thank you, Mother, for giving me life. Grew up watching her come up with these brilliant works of art, and I always wanted to follow in her footsteps, but I just drew stick figures and weird looking trees. A lot of my skills are writing and directing and acting, things that aren't really involved in the visual arts. So at the top of, I think it was 2024, my New Year's resolution was to get rid of this idea that I couldn't be a visual artist and start watercoloring. And boy, did I start. Here are some examples of some of the pieces that I've done, and I have a lot of fun with it. I thought today we could work on a piece together. Now, I already have an idea in my mind of what I want to do, so hopefully it will come to fruition in front of your face. We have two cameras here. We have one, say hi, hi. We have two, say hi, hi. So you'll be able to see exactly what is going on in front of me, and you get to see my face talking you through it. So let's get started. Like a true Bob Ross fan, we're gonna talk about the supplies that we need today before we get started. So we need, of course, some kind of paper. This is mixed media. My mom said it was good. That's why I'm using it. You need your colors. This one is Mondo Llama. I don't know. I have a bunch of these. As you can see, it is very well loved. You are gonna need a sharpened pencil, some tape, water, because it is watercolors, your other water, brushes, and paper towel, and a pen if you want to do some outlining towards the end. Today I'm going to be drawing kind of what you see here, but the background, all right? It's gonna be the vines behind me, and it's gonna be a ring light camera on a table. So that's our first step. We have our idea. We'll also need a flat surface that you can tape something down on. We're gonna be using the back of my 2025 planner. So we're gonna rip this out. We have our paper. Next, we're gonna grab our tape here. Not used to having two cameras. And we are gonna tape our paper down. Now try your best. I'm kind of measuring out before I rip. Yeah. Try your best to make sure that everything is even. Look, it's Aries season. I'm an Aries. So I kind of like to just try things and see if it works. There we go. Okay, again. Girly girl. Oh my god. You don't want to do that. Here, we'll put it aside for something else. What this is doing is, one, taping down your piece so it doesn't move around, and two, it's going to create a lovely little box, a lovely little border around your art piece. Of course, you can go without this step. That's fine. You can draw directly in your notebook, but this way you save, this way you don't damage your other papers. So this is what that looks like. This is what's gonna take the longest, and that is sketching my drawing. I want my drawing to be vertical instead of horizontal. And now you just begin sketching. So I know I want a ring light. I'm gonna start with that. Really light, can you see that? When I'm drawing like, I usually draw with very like approximate lines. I usually go over a lot. There we go. My boyfriend also enjoys painting and such. He did a couple of like painting classes before we met, so we've watercolored together, and he's just a very patient man, and that allows for great watercoloring because it allows him to take his time. So I'm kind of just drawing the ring light in front of me. I love drawing from life because it makes things so much easier. There we go. My little iPhone 11. Drawing my little, hope the moons don't look like bananas. I'm drawing my cloth. I was on TikTok for a while as Savannah shifted, and I gained a decent following in a pretty short amount of time, but life happened, you know, and now I'm getting back to it. In general, my goal is to spread, help people understand themselves and other people, and spread joy and laughter and fun and deep thought, things like that. So, I don't know if you can see that. Ooh, this is what we're at so far. Next, we're gonna draw the vines. Now, the vines are gonna come from here. That's a banana, Savannah. I just drew a banana. How do you draw a leaf? I'm gonna finish the rest of the sketch off camera and then come back so we can get some watercolors going. All right, I'm back and I made the vines. Now, they're a little wonky. That's okay, I recognize that. But also, while I was making these, I remembered that it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna cover it up with a lot of water and a lot of paint. So, we'll be fine. Okay, now that you have your sketch on your paper, we are going to start using some colors. So, all right, I'm gonna go with the bigger color first, which is the floor. I'm gonna put some water. Now, depending how dark you want things to be, is how much water you are gonna put. I'm just dipping into the brown here. So I'm just gonna start coloring. If you need to spread it out even more, you can go into the water instead of the color. Nice. As you can see, I added a little bit too much. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking some of the color that is on there and wiping it off. The thing I love about watercolors is it is super, super forgiving. Realizing that my style of art, I think, is it should look a little bit like how should look like a child drew it, just a little bit, you know? Okay, so we need to go in a little harsher. So I am taking a dry brush here, and I'm gonna go into the already wet blue so I can get mostly color and outline this. So we got the tripod, we got the little, oh, let's see, it looks like our bottom is ready to go. All right, we are gonna go in with gray. All right, let me show this, show this camera what we're looking at so far. Here it is. Beautiful. Now I think it's gonna really come to life when we get these vines on there. Going with this brush to do like thick green, and then just do like little, do the leaves of the vine. Leaves from the vine. I had to do a little ATLA call out. I'm marching home. Okay, I'm unhappy with the color of this green, so I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to be happy. Soldier boy. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Come marching home. So now I'm gonna go in with just a touch, just a tiny, tiny, tiny touch of brown. Oh gosh, even tinier than that. Just a touch of brown to darken. Oh my gosh, it was too much brown. It's okay, happy accidents, right? Bob Ross, legit. Oh my gosh, he helped me through some bad anxiety. Okay, these look more like jungle vines than the cute foresty vines I have behind me. But está bien. We will be okay. Another trick. Grab a napkin. Use it as an eraser for any dark parts. There we go, that looks better. Looks a little bit better. Oh, this is my foresty. Oh, I found it. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go on top. There we go. You know, this will be whatever it's gonna be. As anyone that was not foresty green, I'm realizing now that that is blue. It's very dark blue. Ooh. If anyone has painting tips, let me know. If you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'm an expert painter actually. I'm Leonardo da Vinci from Reincarnated. This girl could use my help. I probably could. Oh, run it by me. I got a little over ambitious with the colors, and that's okay. We're gonna go in with a lighter color to do the leaves. Yeah? How does that sound? Sound good to you? Good? Cool. Like this vine, like at the end, the one I'm working on. This one's great. I like it. You know? The one next to it, these, you know, vines are depicting life, and that sometimes you're gonna have, honestly, sometimes you're gonna have some really bad vines. You know, that's just part of life in general. Other times you're gonna have some decently looking ones as well. But, you know, it's okay. We're fine. Okay, look. The leaves are kind of saving it. Anyway, you don't have to be good at things to have fun. It doesn't even have to come out well for it to be fun. Some of my paintings aren't gonna be bangers. You know? And that's okay. Would I prefer the painting that I'm doing for a video to be a banger? Yeah, of course. But, you know, maybe someone needs to see me do a crappy painting and still smile. And it's not crappy. I'm not saying it's crappy. You know, I'm just saying that it's beautifully challenged. Mom, if you're watching this, please comment and tell me where, like at what point, give me a timestamp where you think I went wrong. We're gonna move on to the stars because this is dry now. There we go. Cute. See, whenever my boyfriend and I paint together, his almost always, here's an example of ours side by side. You see his dragon? You see how my dragon is the only thing that's decent in that painting? Well, it's because I'm impatient. Yeah, I'm impatient. Let's fix these things. I'm just gonna add green to the top here. Oh no, oh no. Okay, I think I know what's gonna help. You're just gonna, there we go. I think that helps a lot. All right. Ooh, I just got an idea. Okay, this might ruin the painting, or it might help it. Oh, I kind of like it. It's kind of like you're seeing it in like blur. blurry eyes with bleary eyes. This is the final product. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Look, it's not the best. I recognize that. That's okay. What this video was to show was my process and the fact that I really freaking like watercoloring at the end of the day, no matter what the product turns out. Again, I'm gonna remind you, here are some pictures on the screen of things that I actually am proud of. I would say that what I am proud of most in this video is our time spent together. So if you like to see me do random things like this, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe. I do whatever I want on this channel. And then on my ASMR channel, Savannah Nix, I do a bunch of ASMR. This channel is growing, so I'm open to new ideas. I really just enjoy content creating and connecting with people. Hopefully you laughed along with me and you got something out of this video. I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of light. Bye.